365. Just gonna grab my veggies from the fridge. Today's been an incredible day. I have been so in flow and it's been amazing. Had a really restful sleep this morning. Had a very productive morning on working on the digital product and making progress with that, while simultaneously watching such an incredible World Cup semi-final. Cricket, India, England. What a game. What a game. Following the World Cup as closely as I have, like watching the highlights regularly and trying to watch every game India play, especially recently, has really made me want to get back into playing cricket. And I am going to be in London for 2 months, and honestly, I'm kind of tempted to start training again, even if I don't play any games, but I just want to practice, hit some balls, catch some balls. I think my dad will be very happy to hear that too. Dad, I know you're watching, so going to be seeing me back in my cricket gear very soon. But anyway, after watching the game, I trained. We actually have a gym here at Unicorn just across the street, and they have a kettlebell. They only have one, but they have a kettlebell, which is huge because I have migrated exclusively from kettlebell training and to kettlebell training, and so I prefer that considerably more than lifting regular weights at the gym. And so getting into a routine of training is going to be epic. And then made lunch and hit the streets, and I was only really there for an hour, and I got a free reading of a really lovely Israeli guy who has spent a lot of time in India, specifically, well, he's even been to Gujarat, and he mentioned a super low-key town that I'd never even heard of, and he said most even Indians. And so yeah, he was a very interesting guy. I look forward to spending more time with him. We did connect, and so he says he has some wisdom that he'd like to share from his travels and his learnings that might be beneficial for me, tying it into numerology and the offering that I have. So that's very exciting. And as soon as he left, there's this German guy that sits down on the table next to me, and we connect. Told him about my offering. He didn't even ask for a free reading. He just said, yeah, book me in for tomorrow. And so I have my first one-on-one client booked in for tomorrow. Paid. Full 90-minute one-on-one paid session. Day 3, it happened. I got my first official client, and I'm very proud of myself. And I've only showed up on the streets for about an hour to 2 hours every day. And so tomorrow I'm going to be going from 6:30 a.m. till about 9:30 a.m. and hitting the peak hours of Hippie Highway in the morning, and hopefully getting some more clients. And so I'm proud of myself. I'm happy. I'm excited to see how it all goes tomorrow. And yeah, one thing I noticed coming up was the topic of the price, right? So for the first 13, very specifically chosen, oh, the eggs are done. For the very first 13 clients that I get, I'm offering a price of 550 quetzales, which works out to be 55 pounds or 71 US dollars, which is perfect, numerologically speaking. Also, 55 is what I'm realizing is my number. I have 5s everywhere in my code, and 55 is a number that really speaks to me and stands out to me. I see it a lot. And so in the world of cards of destiny, which is also part of my offering, my birth card is the 5 of clubs. My spirit card is a 5 of hearts. And I have 5 in major positions in my core code. So this is a frequency that I really resonate with. And so charging 550, well, it's a sliding scale, donation based, 550Q to 1500Q, which works out to be 150 pounds, about 180 US. Anyway, I felt that was most appropriate in terms of pricing for now, and as I gain confidence and as I start to do more. Wait, where is the pot that I like? Yeah. As I gain more experience, as I have my first 13 clients, paid clients, I'll not only have a clearer idea as to the fullness of my vision and my offering, but I'll be able to develop a structure just through the experience of giving these 13 readings to create the fullness of the structure of what it is that I'm offering beyond just a one-on-one reading. This includes additional digital resources. This includes getting clients on a coaching basis, where I'll be getting trained as a life coach and using numerology as my lens through which I connect with my clients. Very unique and authentic and perfect for me. And so the ability to learn how to coach and ask the right questions to stimulate answers that come from within themselves, and not as a, say, do what I say, more, you have the answers, you just need to find them kind of direction. And I'll be able to use numerology in order to tap into that. And so that'll be a more longer term commitment, and priced accordingly, of course. And so these are just the avenues of abundance that will open up to me, that I have opened up to, shall I say. And so it's been a matter of just fine-tuning my resonance to that frequency of abundance and fundamentally showing up every day. And it's just been 3 days since I started, and I've already got my first client. So I'm excited for that, and yeah, regardless of how that goes, I'm pretty detached to. There is a level of excitement, of course, but I don't feel like, oh my God, it's finally happening. It's like, okay, like the ball's rolling. The results of showing up and being consistent, I already know what I'm capable of when I do enter that state. And so I'm doing it, and it's happening. And I'm proud of myself, but this is the beginning. This is where it starts. And so, yeah, I'm very positive, very optimistic, very confident. I know there's a lot more confidence to be found, but things are moving in the right direction. I feel like certain people are entering my life, just in terms of 2 friends today from London that I've known for many years from university, just randomly found their way into my messages. And I really love that. There's like a sign of homecoming, connecting with my people, and rekindling relationships and friendships in the means to lead by example and sort of showcase where I'm at, and hopefully provide a service of clarity, either through numerology or just through my presence and through my story, and just be myself. Yeah, I need to put these onions in. Oh, I haven't washed you. I don't need 2 knives. So yes, I'm in a very good place. I feel like the way in which I can manage my time during the day can be significantly improved. the cafe that I like to set up opens up 6:30 a.m., which is absolutely perfect. I like to wake up early anyway. So I'll set up, work there for a few hours, utilize the peak hours of San Marcos tourism, and then spend the rest of the day focusing on the other projects that I've already committed to, videography, editing, some really cool projects that I'll be editing, and also call in more paid videography gigs. There's so many incredible musicians, and there's so much talent here, and I've been lucky enough to connect with Cito. Shout out Cito, who's a phenomenal musician, and he's going through a phase where although his confidence in his spark and his light is incredible, he's not getting asked to perform in gigs, and what he needs, from what I see from social media, is attention capturing content. And so one of my passions amongst numerology is being able to capture the spark of others in their element, expressing their authenticity and their spark, and being the guy behind the camera